What's up guys, welcome back to our channel. In today's video we're breaking down some live rolling footage with a very special guest, Marcelo Garcia. Marcelo had stopped by my old academy, Kteam Martial Arts in Kaneohe, to get a few rolls with us, and we're going to be breaking down 5 different rounds with myself and a few of my training partners. Stick around to the end guys if you guys want to see my roll with Marcelo. Here Mikey is. Mikey's one of our brown belts. Marcelo is able to capture his head out of position here and lock in his infamous guillotine, forcing Mikey to submit. We're resetting the action here guys. Mikey's looking at hand fight. Marcelo stopping that forward pressure with feet on the hips. Mikey looking like he's trying to get the legs off of the hips here, and Marcelo has a collar tie, looking to set up a butterfly sweep that he's known for. Using that sweep as a scramble, Mikey was able to defend that sweep pretty nicely. Here he is on a front headlock transitioning to the back. Looks like he's got wrist control on his left side, riding hip to hip right here. Not quite sure what he was looking for, possibly a crucifix, maybe a back take, but I believe he ends up rolling Mikey. There he goes, off to the side here, maybe possibly looking to go to a leg drag. Mikey was able to get his legs back in between them. Marcelo's in a half guard now and stepping over to a mount. Pressure guys is just ridiculous, kind of hard to see, but when you feel it off the bottom, man, it was just unreal how strong and how much pressure and how good he is at filling the space when you try to create space off the bottom. Mikey's looking like he's trying to elbow escape. Marcelo's floating his knee off the mat, looking to neutralize that elbow escape. Mikey's head was floating off the mat and Marcelo took advantage of that, wrapped up another wicked guillotine. Okay, here they are one more time, resetting the action. Mikey's still opting to kind of press forward and play on his knees here. Marcelo looking for elbow control, setting up that omoplata. Mikey was able to step over, not get caught in an omoplata, kind of sitting here in a reverse mount. Marcelo looking like he was attacking possibly a toe hold, or just looking to use that to get Mikey to move. Mikey's trying to fight the feet here. Marcelo is doing a good job not letting his feet come together. I noticed he taught us a butterfly guard pass a little earlier, and he's real big on not keeping his feet close together to get stuffed in between your partner's legs. Here he is with a 2-on-1 versus an elbow. Okay, looks like he let that go. Looking to set up an arm drag. Mikey stepped up. Marcelo gained head height and was able to finish the sweep there. Very nice. Mikey has a lockdown on Marcelo's left leg. Not quite. Looks like he just lost the ankle there. Mikey's looking to fish in for a butterfly hook on that right side. Marcelo on a reverse underhook on his right side. Doing a really good job just staying heavy, kind of pinning Mikey's shoulders to the mat here. Made it look all too easy just to step his leg out and pass the guard there. Here Mikey is belting out. Marcelo back on the turtle position with a 1-on-1 wrist control on that left side. Now you guys can see Marcelo's kind of moving his foot, looking like he's kind of baiting Mikey there to reach for his ankle. And as he did, he caught him in a rear naked choke with no hooks in. Pretty crazy. Okay, here we go, one more time. Mikey standing up this time. Marcelo looking for his koichi sweep there, foot sweep when Mikey was exposing his center line with the square stance. Mikey again looking up to pass low. Marcelo using that, again, guillotine, threatening him there and finishing off on a reverse arm lock. Okay, so here we go one more time. Mikey looking like he was staying in front of Marcelo a little too long in my opinion. Probably could have been looking to change angles a little bit more, giving Marcelo a lot of time to set up his grips here, but then again, it is Marcelo. Here Mikey is putting good forward pressure here. Marcelo went for that reverse arm lock again. Mikey was able to slip his arm out that time. Mikey looking for ankle control, possibly looking for a full lock maybe. But Marcelo just had a good range here, keeping Mikey at bay with both feet on the hips here. Not allowing Mikey to settle his grips on the legs for very long either. Okay, here he is again, 1 foot on the hip. Looks like he was kind of trying to get a reaction out of Mikey there just by pushing him back, maybe hoping Mikey was going to drive back in and possibly set up a butterfly sweep, but it looks like he was able to push him past the feet and get to a closed guard, and that was the end of the round. Alright guys, next up we have Nick, one of our talented blue belts. Nick going for Delihivo. Marcelo sitting to his hip here. Again, getting a deep reverse underhook on that right side. Really leaning his weight heavy back. Looking to fish for an underhook and step over as he cuts over to a 3/4 mount. Looks like his right knee is on the mat. Again, already threatening the mount. Did a great job unwinding Nick's attempt to get him to De La Riva there. Looks like Marcelo's stepping over to the mount here. Not quite sure what he was looking for with the upper body grips. I think he was just kind of giving Nick an opportunity to move here. Nick looking to do a kip escape, try to create some space. Doing a pretty good job there of foot fighting, but Marcelo dismounted and is looking to cut the corner here. Nick has an underhook in his right side, possibly looking for a half guard, but again, Marcelo is so good at taking advantage of that head. Anytime our head was kind of floating off the mat there, again, snatching it up. Looks like he opted to let go there. Maybe he didn't quite have it, or maybe just letting Nick work a little bit here. Nick with a nice escape there. And looking for an arm drag of his own. Nick studies Lachlan Giles. That's one of his favorite athletes, so I think he's looking for a Choi bar here, and likes to play a lot of open guard, and he's very good at it. Marcelo doing a good job here, stepping his leg out. Nick looking for a K-guard entry. Marcelo did a good job slipping his knee line free and pressuring in on a butterfly half, looking to step over to half guard. And there he goes. I love this technique, you guys, by him. I've watched him do that half guard pass there through his instructionals over the years, and I love how he steps on top of the thigh instead of putting his instep in between the thigh. All right, Marcelo in north-south now. One of his go-to positions. Looking like he's blocking Nick's hip from getting back into side control with that left hand there. And doing a good job staying north-south. Creep around the corner here, looking to fish for his patented north-south choke. Looks like he's already got Nick's neck wrapped up, and Nick forced a tap. Alright guys, resetting the action here. Nick opting to play the top game this time. Looking like he's trying to get a foot in between Marcelo to possibly go for a knee slice pass, but Marcelo grabbed the leg, forcing Nick to sprawl back. Nick turning the corner here, looking for possibly a crucifix of his own. Looks like he was a little too high there. Marcelo able to posture up a little bit, causing Nick to fall over or go over the falls. Marcelo again playing the bottom here, able to capture two of Nick's feet together as he stepped in. Nice timing on a little double leg there, just forcing Nick to sit. And yeah, Nick going back to K-guard. Marcelo doing a good job stabbing his leg away, not allowing Nick to get control over his right leg. There he is going for that Choi bar again. Nick looking like he's having a little bit of a hard time getting his right leg over Marcelo's right shoulder, which I believe is where he wants it to be. Marcelo slipped free and opting to stay on his knees here. Oh, there he goes, standing up a little bit. Nick going right back to his De La Riva. So, yeah, Marcelo going right back into similar pass like he did before, sitting in on a deep reverse underhook, really leaning his body weight, making it heavy, making Nick's life a little difficult right there. Using his left foot to kick Nick's legs and free his right knee line, and again going for a smooth pass there. Marcelo looking to step over. I've seen this mount technique a few times. Haven't seen Marcelo do it in any of his matches, so I was pretty interested in him going for that technique there. But again, just his timing, guys, and being able to capitalize on a little bit of space and just sensing when the neck is free to lock up. Just doing such a good job grabbing and going for his finish. Hey, one more time, resetting the action. I believe there's about 30 seconds left in Nick's match here. Nick looking for a collar tie. Marcelo going into a body lock, it looks like, trying to play a little tight. Now he's backing off. And Nick doing a pretty good job here, keeping Marcelo in front of him and kind of using his feet, hooking behind Marcelo's triceps, and looking for an arm drag. Good job by Nick there, cutting the corner, and that ended the round. All right, guys, next up we have Kai, one of our purple belts. Marcelo looking to pass from his knees. Kind of looked like he hit an X pass there just from his knees instead of standing. Kai's knee was pointed upright. He took advantage of that by passing towards that side. Kai trying to turn to his side here for an elbow escape, and now he's blocking the mount with his right knee shield. Kai doing a pretty good job framing right here with his left hand, but I noticed Marcelo likes to go to that kind of spatula grip where his right hand blocks the hips. Now he's doing a good job using his shoulder to pin the hips down to the mat. Kai doing a pretty good job looking for a single leg and scrambling. Marcelo took advantage of that by trying to step over to a mount. Kai able to lock up a half guard here and get back to a full guard. Little hand fighting going on right here. That was one thing that I'd like to learn from Marcelo in the future. If I can take a class from him, it's just his ability to hand fight and cut grips. I thought was really amazing. Here he goes in tight again, looking for possibly a body lock pass or a half butterfly pass. Stepping up, Kai looking for a reverse de la Riva. Marcelo doing a good job controlling the ankles there. And Kai switching sides here. Going from de la Riva to reverse de la Riva. Marcelo stepping right over. Slicing right through the guard, making it look all too easy. Kai's got a pretty technical guard. Very good purple belt, and yeah, Marcelo just making it look too easy. Here he is popping up to a knee on belly. Kai looking to peel that knee on belly off with his right hand, his inside hand, instead of pushing on the knee with his outside hand, exposing his arm for an underhook or an arm bar. I noticed Marcelo is very good at keeping his hips super low right there to just not lose the knee belly position. I was pretty interested in how he was doing that. Here he is going back to that spatula grip on his right side, changing the angle back to north-south. Kai did a good job there, kind of framing and getting his shin back in front of Marcelo's bicep. Here Kai was able to sneak his second knee in front of the shoulder, kind of get his shin in front of Marcelo's neck there and then rotate out. Nice escape by Kai. Resetting the action here, Marcelo just unbelievable at hand fighting, really hard to grip, very, very precise. Kai looking like he's going for de la Riva, controlling Marcelo's knee with his right hand. Marcelo stepping over from headquarters, causing a scramble. Kai building up to his knees here, looking to control a wrist. Possibly looking for a sit out as he pops up to his all fours. There he goes. Marcelo looking to take advantage of that movement by trying to chase the back here. Kai hanging onto an ankle for a second and looking to step over, but Marcelo's looking like he's setting up a back attack here and choke. Great job, Marcelo. Okay, action continuing here, guys, and Kai looking for an arm drag. Again, Marcelo opting to play on his knees. Asked him after our rolling session why he does that, and he likes to avoid the leg lock game as much as he can, so hiding his feet by being on his knees is one of his strategies. Here Kai is again looking for that arm drag again. Marcelo looking like he's about to set up a pass. Got a little reverse collar tie there for a second. Kai looking at drag on the other side. That was nice. And Marcelo letting Kai work here a little bit, looks like, and just looking to control the ankles again. Kai looking for a variety of different grips, collar tie, arm drag. Did a nice job arm dragging there. Looked like he was trying to set up a leg attack. Oh, Marcelo just countering Kai's counters. Very good at sweeping in the scramble. That was beautiful. Kai going back to that collar tie again. Looking to set up a sweep, but this is Marcelo's game. A lot more difficult to be successful at a game that he plays at such a high level for so long. Keeping his hips nice and low there, avoiding the sweep. His body lock passing was very, very strong as well. Had a chance to share some techniques, or Marcelo shared some techniques with us from his body lock passing, and Great concepts there. I love how he shuts down butterfly hooks too.
Guy.
And great round by Kai and Marcelo. Alright guys, next up we have my black belt buddy Scotty, looking to set up a guillotine. Marcelo passing over to the half guard immediately, neutralizing that attack, getting a pretty deep underhook, looking to use his free foot to clear his knee line out already and look for a pass. Doing a good job pinning Scott's right shoulder down to the mat. Scotty has a good grip there for a second. Marcelo didn't seem too fazed by it, already winning his knee line on that left side. Like how he passed over to side control there, not letting his foot dangle over to the mount, not giving Scotty a chance to elbow escape. Holding a nice tight side control. I noticed right here, he's kind of opening up Scott's left elbow. Scott just did a good job getting his left elbow back into the game. Now hunting for the far side arm. I was kind of laughing there because Scotty has ridiculously flexible wrists, and I kind of wanted to see Marcelo attack a wrist lock there to see what would have happened, but he opted to let go. Scotty looking for an underhook possibly to turn to his side. Marcelo using that to time it to step over to the mount. Okay, and here he is shutting down Scott's elbow escape by switching to kind of a modified mount there. Scott doing a good job fighting that bottom leg. Here's a crossface. Scott's doing a pretty good job defending that crossface right there too. Getting up to his knees and scrambling back to guard. Good job, Scotty. Okay, here we are. Scott looking for some sort of shin trap connection there. I'm not sure what he was going for. Marcelo taking advantage quickly and passing a knee on belly. Resetting the action here. Back to knee on belly. I think Scotty was looking to possibly set up a 50-50 attack from Marcelo's knee on belly. Let's see. Marcelo doing a good job, again, controlling that far side arm. Looking like he's trying to set up a arm lock possibly. Oh, nope. Opting to go back to knee on belly. Driving his knee heavy to the ground right here. Scott looking to roll away. Marcelo doing a good job following. Ending up back in side control here. Scotty's hips facing the opposite direction. Making it, a good controlling position for Marcelo. And a very quick north-south choke. Again, guys, it's just hard to describe what just happened. You gotta feel it. Like, it just comes on quick and super tight, killer choke. Okay, Scotty playing a little bit of reverse De La Hiva here, looking to set up a leg entry on that far side. Did a good job getting Marcelo down to his hip here. Marcelo able to scramble his leg out there, and Scotty looking for his Troy bar. Scotty got a very dangerous Troy bar attack that he is often hit on me. Marcelo, again, doesn't seem too fazed by it. So calm, just under pressure right here. Most guys I would see panic right here. But Marcelo looking pretty comfortable on his hip. Stepping over the leg there, decided to clear that foot. I think by leaning back into the Troy bar there, he's kind of alleviating some of the pressure that Scott might have had on his shoulder. But again, didn't seem too fazed by it. Okay, Scotty looking for a collar tie, and the time ran out. Great job, Scotty. Alright guys, and last up we have me, rolling with Marcelo. Here we go. Starting off with an ankle pick, trying to force him to play on his back. His double Koichi sweep right there is just ridiculous. Took advantage of my center line and got me down to my hip. Was trying to stay in a staggered stance to avoid that sweep again, and trying not to stay in front of him too much. That's what I was thinking. Just move left and right. Here I'm trying to win my foot to the inside, get my foot next to his tailbone so I can start the knee slice pass. Just really hard to settle on. He's just very elusive, and also just made me feel uncomfortable trying to pass, and I think that's what great athletes do, especially off the bottom. It's just making me second guess myself. Had me in a tight reverse arm lock there. I was able to manage to survive, I guess you could say, and just flop. But tried to attack a guillotine there, and ended up resetting the action here. So now I'm being a little bit more cautious, trying to decide if I'm going to play up on 2 feet or up on 1 knee again. Just again, that initial sweep got me off guard, and here I am posting on the head, opting to go for a body lock pass here. Marcelo actually showed me a couple techniques from the butterfly guard, so I was trying to put this immediately into action. Did a great job elevating me here. I was kind of looking for old school, what my professor used to call a gorilla pass, and I almost kind of elbowed him in the face there. So anyways, here we are, continuing the action. Marcelo playing open guard. Seems to be much more of his game. Again, I like to try and emulate his style just because we have shorter legs. Not playing a whole lot of closed guard, but playing a lot more butterfly guard. He went for that reverse arm lock again. I managed to flop out one more time, but he was super close to catching me, and managed to survive at least. Here I am on the bottom, and Marcelo's playing super tight on me, trying to threaten a guillotine as best as I could, but he's already passing towards the safe side, and just couldn't really get a good grip on him. His pressure was just so good coming forward, pushing into the guillotine instead of pulling out. Here he is clearing my right butterfly hook. Opted to or managed to get to a half guard here. Trying to pummel back in with my left hand, steal the underhook. But his pressure is, again, it's just hard to explain. You just have to feel it, but just super heavy, not giving me much space to operate on the bottom. Pummeling in for an underhook on my right side here, trying to see if I could come up to my side, and here he is. I can see him looking. I could actually feel it. He's threatening a guillotine or looking to set up a guillotine on his right side. Can't really see from this angle, but my left hand is already in place. I kind of had a sense he was gonna go for that, just watching him roll with some of my training partners earlier. So I managed to kind of evade the guillotine attempt. I'm still not really out of danger here. He's pretty deep already on me, and super close to passing my guard. Trying to sneak my right butterfly hook in underneath the bend of his knee. Did a good job controlling my heel right there. Still pressuring forward, keeping that half guard as best as I can. One thing he's doing really well that you might not notice is his right hand. He has a reverse underhook, and he's super high up on my chest. Just made it super hard for me to kind of turn to my side and just kept me flat there. So pretty easy pass from Marcelo here. Looking to avoid his north-south choke as best as I can. Trying to keep my elbows tight in here as he looks to mount. Trying to block with my knee shield on that left side, and also using my left hand. I'm not sure, watching back, what I was going for with my right hand there, but I'm looking to possibly get my right hand back through the hole here to take away that reverse underhook, but there we go. With my elbow, he was able to create a little space. He changed to a knee on belly, immediately used that to set up his north-south choke. Caught my head off the mat with that knee on belly set up there, and that was really beautiful. I noticed on his north-south choke, his head is still over my chest, and I was able to kind of frame his face with my forearm, but it really didn't matter. His pressure was just ridiculous, and he forced me to tap. So that was something I was meaning to ask him afterwards, but didn't get a chance to. How he was able to, just choke me right through my defense here. Here Marcelo is on a strong body lock, just immediately taking me down. And again, I'm kind of forced to play a half guard and looking to stick my right butterfly hook in here to elevate him and kind of get back to a full butterfly and back to more of an open guard and get him off my my chest. He's just pinning my chest and shoulders right now down to the mat, and time ran out. So that's it for today's video, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll catch you in the next video.